to go behind the scenes of our soccer and hear the moving story of a Bonnie who traveled across the globe to get to St. Bonaventure. Bonnie's men's soccer season is underway, and one of their regular contributors is junior Peter Massaquoi. Peter's family was separated by war in Sierra Leone, escaping to find a better life. Here in the United States, soccer has been instrumental in finding a comfort level at his new home, St. Bonaventure.
My mom, she's a Sierra Leonean. My family is from Sierra Leone. Then we were in a refugee camp in Nigeria. I grew up with my mom alone because my dad was dead when I was young. She had war in the country in Sierra Leone. She never talked to her family because they thought she was dead in Sierra Leone. But the whole time she was in Nigeria, so she didn't have contact with her family. My mom couldn't choose repatriation because she don't know where her family whereabouts is. So she had to choose resettlement. That's the only way she could resettle and look for a family later on when she has resettled. We went to the UNHCR, that's the United Nations, to help my mom because my mom was a refugee in the United States and she has a seizure problem. In order to help her, because she can't take care of us by herself, they had to find a way to help in the third country so she could be balanced with me and my little brother. Getting to the US was a little difficult because the process of the United Nations, it takes time because they have to be sure if you're really the person, and they give people the countries based on whatever country accepts you. They have Canada, they have US, they have other countries that accept refugees. Normally we're supposed to go to Canada. My mom was pregnant with my little brother, so they had to switch it. They had to look for another country. Then the United States accepted us. She sent someone on Facebook to go to the family house to look for her brothers. When they got to the family house, nobody was there. Then they kept searching. Then somebody called her name and they were like, "Yeah, that's my sister. She's dead already." But my mom was like, "Nah, that's me." They didn't believe her till she called them on Facebook, video call, and they saw her and they were like, "We thought you were dead." And because she left her mom when she was 3, so she thought her mom was alive, her father was alive, but they were both dead already. She was really young. She was 12, 11, experiencing the war. She heard gunshots, other stuff. She had horrible experience. Living in Sierra Leone, she didn't live in the peaceful note. Now she's obviously in a better state. I talked to her brother. He speaks English. I was surprised, and he was asking me, "How are you?" He don't really know me like that. He didn't know my mom had a kid. My mom was the youngest in the family, so they were surprised she has 2 kids already and one is already grown. They were really surprised and they were happy for seeing her. She's alive and she's doing good. So sometimes she calls them and just talk to them and see how they are. I grew up in Nigeria my whole life. Coming here, I didn't really know anyone. The first 2 months I was just in the house, didn't know anything. As soon as you come newly from Africa, you don't go to school right away. They have to find everything for you, what grade you are, find a school for you. And so I was just in the house with my mom. My mom knew someone from Africa here, so he bought me a soccer ball, so I just go outside my house and just kick around. I love playing soccer since I've been growing up. I've been playing since I was 5. Soccer helped me a lot because most people I met was through soccer. Because my first year in the US, I played Westside International Soccer. Some of my friends, they were Africans like me, so they understood me better and they helped me a little bit. But I met them in the gym, soccer gym. We were playing and the coach just saw me, he's like, "Oh, this kid is good. Come meet your other friends, they play soccer," so we started playing. In Africa, we don't really play soccer in an organized way. We don't really play in competition and we don't have age group. I was 12 playing with 21-year-olds, 18-year-olds. I came here, told me how the system works and how I could get better in my game and what I'm doing wrong and how it's different to adapt to the system, how to get better as a soccer player. In Africa, the best dribbler is mainly the best player because nobody's playing for anything. You just play for fun. To me, I'm like, oh, that's what we do. Just take the ball and try to beat everyone. But when you play in an organized game, it's different. No matter how good you are, you have to pass the ball. You have to get used to the system. So I was at Empire United Academy. My coaches looking at my decision and everything. Alvin tested me. He talked to me about coming to Bonaventure and how the college is. After Alvin tested me, I was going to St. Mary's High School. The principal, he was a St. Bonaventure alum. He talked to me about the school. He showed me the priest, and I'm a Catholic, and in Nigeria, I was in a Catholic home, Franciscan of the Immaculate. I was close to them. I used to live with the brothers. I was a Catholic, so making my choice wasn't that hard. I'm really grateful because everything I do now is because of her. That's why I try to make the best choices I can make. And whenever I'm doing something, I always think of her before I make my choice. I don't want myself to go through the stress she went through. She's already happy now. I'm moving forward a little bit, trying to achieve my dream, and I don't want to like do something that's gonna make her depressed or get her in a bad state that she don't want to be. So I was just trying to be the best I can be.
Peter and his teammates have been putting in the work through the non-conference play this summer. As the calendar turns to fall, Atlantic 10 play gets underway, with the Bonnies kicking off the conference schedule last weekend. Let's take a look inside a Bonnies practice in this mic'd up segment with senior Jazeel Thompson.
Cheers. I don't know, someone always taking my water bottle, man. It's never where I leave it. Hey, watch your AK have my water bottle.
No, someone took mine.
Oh, you don't see the big number 5?
Well, someone took mine.
Yeah, we gotta keep this away from some people. Away from Luca. Keep it PG, man. We got Bonner fans that are kids, yeah? Holy. Yeah, the editor got a lot of work to do on this. Hey, focus up. Ready. John, turn. John, turn. JJ, left. Good. Hey, let's grab a stretch, boys.
Grab a stretch.
It's hotter than Jamaica.
Jamaica.
It's hotter than Jamaica. Jamaica not even this hot. We have that nice island breeze. Fred, Hunter, game like Fred, John, turn. Good. Actually, really good. Yeah, good stuff, boys. Smells like hard work. That's what we're gonna say for the camera. Good. Hey, lock him. Yeah! Woo! Much better this time, boys. Yo, it's probably the mic. I scored some bangers in that. Oh, mic me up more often, man. Mic me up in them games. Yo, let's go before them bugs come out, man. Yes. Yeah. Come on, Mitch, get up. And that's what you just gotta do, like before you get the ball, like you check your surroundings. Yeah. You know, and just keep working. And don't be too hard on yourself, yeah? Good stuff to the boys, good intensity. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family.